everyone, I'm back. Happy Monday. As usual, I have our cards here for our chair sequence. Before I begin, I just want to say how much I'm enjoying making these videos for everyone. It's allowing me to give back from inside my house, and it's helping me continue to feel connected and like I'm a part of something. I also wanted to say that I've had a number of people ask me if they can book me for video calling in for private classes. And if that's something you're interested in, I'm absolutely willing to do that. You can just send me a message. I also have had people ask if they can donate for these classes. I don't want to charge for these classes. I want to continue to offer them for free. I have included a link below. If you feel like you would like to donate $1, $5, anything, I have put that there as an option, but please do not feel any pressure to do so. So with all of that out of the way, let's get started. I've got our cards here, so we're going to start with a little bit of breathing, just even breathing. We're going to move into body holds. There we go, I'll fix the lighting. So this is just a relaxation technique you can use at any point during your day. We're going to do 3 different versions, and you'll see which one works best for you. We're going to open up through the chest, so the balloon breath, which we did a couple weeks ago. We're going to come into some arm circles, which I did in one of my very first videos. And don't worry if you don't have a lot of space. I don't have a lot of space here either, so I'll show you a modification. And then we're going to open up through the backs of the legs. I'm just moving these around, trying to fix the lighting in here. And then we will come back and end with our breathing. So I'm just going to put these down on the floor. If you want to pause this video, get yourself a glass of water, put on something different that you want to move in, feel free. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and we will get started. Okay, so I've set my timer for 10 minutes to try and keep my videos on time. So it looks like I have 8.5 minutes before we start. So we'll try and fit it in a little bit shorter time today. And if the alarm goes off when we're breathing, I will just turn it off, and I hope that you will forgive me for that. So coming to the front of your chair or wherever you feel comfortable, bring both hands onto your belly. If you're able to ground your feet down into the floor, close your eyes. Just begin to breathe naturally. No control. If you're breathing through your nose, that's okay. If you're breathing through your mouth, maybe you're a little stuffed up, or that's just more comfortable for you, that's okay too. Begin to count your breath. Maybe you breathe to a count of 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Maybe you breathe a little faster. Maybe you breathe a little deeper. Taking these next few breaths, notice your pattern. Let the shoulders soften away from the ears. Relax the muscles of the face. 2 more breaths here. Keeping the eyes closed. You can open them if you're not clear on what I'm explaining. Keep one hand on your belly. Move the other up onto your heart. If you opened your eyes, close them again. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Just continue to breathe. Nice and slow, nice and deep. Feel the warmth of your hands. Breathe into those spots. Just a little bit longer. See if you can relax into the warmth of your hands. One more big breath here. The end of your exhale, the hand that's on your tummy, move it up onto your forehead. So one hand on your heart, one hand on your head. Close your eyes. Continuing to breathe however feels natural for you. Feel the gentle weight of your hands on your body, on your heart, On your forehead, relax the shoulders away from the ears. It might help you to imagine your hands are little heating pads. It's bringing a little bit of warmth. If you've been feeling really fired up today, maybe imagine that your hands are little cold compresses. Try both, see what works for you. Last few breaths here. Bring a little smile, curling up the corners of your mouth. And bringing both your hands down. You're going to take one hand to your rib cage and the other to your shoulder. So just like you're giving yourself a hug, crawl your fingers back around a little bit more. Allow your chin to hang down towards your chest. No need to stretch too much here. Just breathing into this hold, filling the belly. Again, noticing the weight, the warmth of your hands. Soften the muscles in the face, relax the eyes. Think about sitting up tall through the spine. Just a few more breaths here. Notice which one of those holds felt the best for you. And maybe staying here, maybe moving back to one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or one hand on the heart, one hand on the forehead. Take a few more breaths, wherever felt most comforting for you. End of exhale, open your eyes, hands down onto your lap. We're going to come into our balloon breath. So reaching the arms up, filling the belly. Exhale. Give yourself a little hug. Rolling the chin towards the chest. Inhale, reach up, bring the chest forward, bring the chin up. Exhale, round the spine, give yourself a hug, maybe switching which arm is on top. And again, inhale, reach, chest comes forward. Exhale, round the spine, give yourself a hug. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, empty the balloon, give yourself a hug. Inhale, fill the belly, chest comes forward. Exhale, round the spine, give yourself a hug. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, give yourself a hug. And inhale, reach up, bring your arms straight down to your sides. If you don't have room, I don't have room, you can bring your fingers lightly onto your shoulders. We're going to do arm circles here. So if your arms are right out to the side, face the palms down towards the floor. We're going to start really small, little tiny circles. Ground down through your sits bones. Imagine you have a string coming out of the top of your head. And slowly making those circles a little bit bigger. If you find any kind of crunchy bits, feel free to go back and forth over them. Remembering to breathe. See if you can gently tuck the belly button back towards the spine a bit. Just engaging the core. And bringing the arms back to center, maybe flipping the palms. We're going to switch the direction of those circles. If you have your fingers on your shoulders like me, you might even be able to feel some of those sort of crunchy bits. Just pay attention to what your body's telling you, spots that maybe you're not getting enough movement. Throughout the day, you can always come back to any of these exercises, stretches, and making your circles really big. 3 directions, 3 times each direction. And coming back to center. Maybe roll out the wrists too. If you spend a lot of time using your hands, and switch directions. Coming into our last stretch, take a hold of your chair, plant down your left foot, and extend that right foot straight out in front. So strong through the thigh, flex the foot, interlace the fingers behind the thigh. See if you can inhale, lift up through the chest. 2 more breaths here, nice and strong. Try and keep both hips on the chair. Humble the chin a bit towards the chest. 1 more big breath. Reach through the heel. Bring a little smile to your face. Option to bring the outside of the ankle to the top of the knee. Keep the foot flexed. Breathing here. Tall spine. This is seated pigeon, so this is a really good hip opener. If your phone goes off like mine, give yourself permission for 1 more minute unless you are in an emergency service. That's my alarm. So staying here, 2 more breaths. I'm going to turn that off. We're just going to take this stretch on the other side. There you go. So bringing both feet down to the floor, holding onto your chair. Inhale the left foot out in front, straighten the leg, lift up through the core. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh. 3 breaths here. Lift up through the shoulders, flex the foot. Big breath. You can do this. 2 more breaths. Soften the face. Find a little smile. Last one. This feels great. And bringing a bend to the knee. Outside of the ankle comes on to the right knee. Keeping the foot flexed. Lift up through the core. Maybe rest the palms on the inside of the left ankle, the inside of the left knee. Just a couple more breaths here. Opening up through the left hip. Let the knee fall down towards the floor. It's where it can help to have the palm on the inside. Not pushing, just the warmth of your palms can kind of help those muscles relax. Last big breath here. And taking a hold of the knee and the foot. Lift it up, straighten the leg out, and both feet down to the floor. We're going to take 30 more seconds. Come back to our breathing. Come back to whichever hold felt best for you. Maybe the hug, maybe 1 hand on the forehead, 1 hand on the heart. I'm going to take 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale nice and slow. Last 2 breaths, we're going to sigh it out. Inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Last one, inhale through the nose, sigh it out. Release the hands, shake it out. And that is all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon.